What's up, YouTube? This is the Federation here, or Frenchie, or however you know me, and I've got another replay. It's kind of an interesting one, and again, this is not going to become a thing or anything. I know I've done several replays recently, but that's just because things have happened that have made me want to use replays. It's not going to be like that all I do is replays from now on or anything like that. But I was playing around right after patch 10 came out with the Suebi, and this battle is me and got another guy from Bear and then a couple of random people on either side of me. And so this is right after these Wolf Warriors came out, and I wanted to give them a go, and this is like a 16,000 fund battle or something like that. It's not normal funds. So we've got 3 Noble Riders, a line of 6 Swordmasters, 4 Berserkers, and 2 Wolf Warriors, as well as a Germanic Scout. So it's an entirely rush build. I also have the Area Vistus General, the one who gives you Pride and Fast Charge, and it's going to be something interesting to watch that happens with the Suebi. So something to note is that I'm going directly against the Arverni here. He's going to start firing at my Berserkers. I'm just going to pull him back and then rush for the rest of my guys. I'm also going to rush in these Scout Riders. But yeah, this is most of the Arverni first. I know that they do have 4 Noble Horse over there. But I think that what happens in this engagement is pretty cool. So as I rush in my Scout Riders, I'm not going to catch his Velites, but I'm going to be able to run right along this line and distract the Gauls. And what kind of makes up for the Arverni not having their Cav is that I have to deal with this Roman Cav. But anyways, to get into the fight, I'm going to pop Fast Charge, and then I'm going to go right in. So first phase, it gives speed. Second phase, it gives speed and charge bonus. So I'm hoping I'm in the second phase by now, since I popped it like 5 or 10 seconds before I charged. Now I'm going to go in and just look at the kills these guys rack up. This is right off the charge, and already their Arverni army is shattered. So I'm going to throw in my reinforcements, my Wolf Warriors, which have the Fear Aura, and my Berserkers are getting into the fight now. I have a couple of units back here. I've also engaged the Roman Cav, so that's going on. They're dying, but look at this Arverni line. Gone. The engagement lasted 20 seconds, maybe, and instantly everybody else routs. So right there, I'm just going to pause this for a second. If we look at the rest of the battlefield, these guys have just started their engagement. These guys, there wasn't really an army over here to begin with. So in the time I've wiped this army out, this Roman, for the enemy, hasn't even had time to move his army to get into the fight. So the Suebi now, which is me, can just roam freely. I've already wiped out my opponent. He's gone. Yeah, he has these few Cav over here, but regardless, those few Cav aren't going to be able to stand up to everything else I've got. So I'm able to just chew through the back of Rome as this Roman goes to attack my ally, and there's nothing the enemy can really do about that, because I've just so quickly wiped out the Arverni who are facing me. So I know the title of this video, assuming I remember to call it this, is Suebi OP, and I'm aware that they're not actually OP or anything. But I just think that in this battle it demonstrated just how powerful they can be if they get all the abilities done at the right time. They're going up against an opponent who's not quite prepared for them. You bring a rush build. If everything goes right for the Suebi, they are a powerful faction. And I'm just going to speed this up because this isn't the important part of the video, but oh, that's going to create some lag, so I'm not going to do that. But I think that this is the fastest I've ever seen an army wiped out since patch 1.9 came out. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, we can do that. So that's something to keep in mind, possibly for if you're playing a 2v2 or a 3v3, and you think you can get the edge on one of your opponents. Maybe the Suebi are the faction you want to take. As you see here, I'm continuing to wrap up the rest of this Roman army. I'm going to throw my Swordmasters into them, and they're going to rout really quickly. I still have Berserkers who have the Fear Aura, and some Wolf Warriors who also have Fear Aura. So units that are facing me aren't really going to last long. I still have these Noble Riders, which did engage with the Arverni Noble Horse. They're going to chase down the Noble Horse. I have a unit of Noble Riders in here that are getting to the Roman Skirmishers. And yeah, it's just, the Suebi, I know, aren't a powerful faction in general, but they're one of those factions that does have a place in the game. And I've been saying that the last couple of battles that I've used the Suebi, but this battle really convinced me of it. Because the guy I was playing against, it's not like he was a bad player or anything. It's not like he had an army of all Levy Freemen. Those were chosen swords. Those were good units, and he had some Oathsworn in there as well, with the inspiration effect. It's not like I just ran through an army of Eastern Spears like you do against the AI. But anyway, we're going to end this replay and just take a look at the number of kills. Just so quickly, I ran through the opponent. It was just, it was pretty cool to see. And it's making me a big fan of the Suebi. And keep in mind, this was on medium unit settings, so multiply all of these kills by 1.5 to get what they would have had on large. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And once again, I'm aware the Suebi aren't actually OP, but I hope that this gives you an idea of how powerful they can be in the right situation. And yeah, see you guys next time.